Baby. You are live. Hello, hello, hello. I am not sure why yesterday's video took so long to update. But it is up now. Testing, testing. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Friday. I just want to start off by saying, when I talk about all these tornado systems and tornado shelters being built into my projects, you can like it or not, and you don't certainly don't have to watch the content. But when you blatantly just make fun of, like things, suffering, loss, pain, things that are caused and created by tornadoes, real tornadoes, it's not so funny when you just put it in your marketing. And I saw somebody today, another realtor in South Alabama, and they just are using all these tornado warnings like it's getting on their nerves. And these houses are just fine. No need to put the tornado shelter inside the home. Build it in when it's being framed. Let pass that cost to the buyer. Not my problem. Not my job. Award, that type of thing. And that's how I feel about it. It's pretty ridiculous. At these days, like I don't know how anybody could not at least have a family member affected by all these storms. The one this week, north of us, spanned from Texas to Chicago and further, and it went for like 3 days. I got off work Wednesday evening, tornado warnings in Tennessee. I got off work, no, Tuesday evening, tornado warnings in Tennessee, Arkansas, Kansas, Chicago, Indiana. I have family there. Got off work Thursday, it's still going. Got off work Wednesday, 5 o'clock, same time. 24 hours later, still going. So these storms are more powerful, and it's a serious thing. And I also have a company where I'm hoping to help clean the air. There's an answer for everything. This is God's creation, and it's for every action there's an equal or opposite reaction. It's the exact same thing. What you take out is going to be missing. You can't put it back. Um, but that's enough about that. My portfolio, I am very proud of the fact that I put tornado shelters in every single family home development that I do. So when that happens and that tornado warning goes through all my families that buy with me, I know that they're safe, and I know that their kids are safe, and they are safe, and they have nothing to worry about. Most of them go step into a closet for 5 minutes, step into their kitchen, whatever, wherever we built in that storm room, and they're good. They're good. So now, 10 more families will be protected from my real estate business and my real estate development career that otherwise maybe would not. And, it's a big deal to me. So, all right, let's jump in. On a better note, it has been gorgeous today. We've been at Sam's Club. We've got some new security cameras we're installing here. The ones that I have are just not really good. Well, I say that the ones I have been great for 10 years, but technology gets updated. The cameras need maintenance and stuff like that. And so we're fixing to do an upgrade and get a new DVR. The one we got, only holds for so long, and that'll be a major improvement for security and stuff around here. We have a lot more merchandise and a lot more traffic. We need to be able to go back and see a person's face or whatever if they were in the establishment and things like that. You'd be surprised. 69 has a lot of crooks, people that just steal and try to steal from businesses and things like that, credit cards, and things like that. We always check people's ID. um okay, so let's dive in. And by the way, I was thinking today, I was looking at a lot of my competitors' social media, and I'm always talking about how I know these people are such social stars and stuff like that. But by the way, our social media actually has the biggest accounts from all of my competitors. we have 7,000 on Facebook and 7,000 on Instagram. So that's like 14,000 people that we can update just with a free post, with us posting. So pretty cool. Pretty cool to see, that our business is really popular. A lot of times you don't think of it, and I don't stay in contact with all of my customers like I should. But we're doing, a lot more with emails and things like that to, stay in touch with people and convert customers to clients, since it's a furniture and I'm a real estate broker. All right, let's see what we got here and get moving on today. First up, Tuscaloosa 69 South Haven Ridge subdivision. Very nice homes, newer development right beside Hillcrest High School off of 69. Newcastle Homes, institutional investment builder group, probably publicly traded. Brittany Allridge, Newcastle Homes, exclusive listing agent for that subdivision. So this would be 2,323 square feet. That's a large house, brand new, just under $164 per square foot. It's got almost a half an acre with it, 0.4. You got Inglewood Elementary and Hillcrest High School. And actually, the kindergarten is Taylorville Primary, 9021 Saxon Street. 2.5 level home. It's a big ass house, but not 3,000 square feet. 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, 1 half bath. Wow. Brand new, $379.9. And remember, new construction is the best to use my offer for buyer agency, because you'll get furniture paid through the commission at the closing as a gift from me. I still have a commission left over for an income. The furniture store has a sale. You save mega bucks on an elevated experience when you purchase your home. You got new mattresses or sofas or whatever. And of course, like I've said before, a lot since we started this business, combining those two, just like your home and auto insurance policies, combines and saves you money. Since we've started that, a lot of my customers have appreciated just having one contact. Just have, not to mention the real thousands of dollars that they save on their favorite brand furniture products shopping with us. But the time and the effort, the questions, all that stuff goes into it, and you have one contact for both now. So it's a really great experience. And you most likely you would have paid the commission anyway. There's a chance you can ask a listing agent to reduce their commission if you buy it through them and do not use a buyer broker. But I want you to remember, I say this all the time because repetition is the best thing for marketing. When you are purchasing a home like that and it's brand new, I had a brain fart. Just sometimes I'm so good. Oh yeah. I'm talking about differences in buyer agency and listing side. If you want to try and get the commission reduced by offering to buy it through the listing agent, just know that there is a fiduciary to the seller before you. The seller called them first. So they have a fiduciary, which means anything to do with like money or representing their interest to the best in the open market and open sale. There's certain information and things that sellers would expect a listing agent not to share to try and get, the most money that they can for someone's property. And when you let a listing agent represent you in the deal, there's no doubt the fiduciary is to the seller. You have to give up those rights and say, hey, I trust them. I don't care what it is. It's I know the person, whatever the situation or excuse you tell yourself is, they do have a fiduciary to that seller first. And there's a good reason for buyer agency is because they represent you only. So trying to represent somebody that will care if you get that $3,000, $5,000 more dollars less price or closing cost or whatever, the listing agent is going to be totally different from that. And they have a fiduciary to make it like that. So, again, my competitors are not going to advertise for me. You have to call me directly and find out what we can do for you. And, I call it the best kept secret. I think we started with about $100,000 or so back in 2012, over a decade now. And, things are just rolling through, and we're finding ways to expand This is one of the best things that I can offer real estate clients here in Tuscaloosa. Especially for primary money. Everything is so expensive now. I guess if it was more common, it wouldn't be, something I have to like reiterate, but it is. It's from me. And again, the realtors are the only parties in the real estate transaction that can gift you anything. So we take full advantage of that. Full advantage of that. Okay, good listing there, Newcastle, right here beside me. And actually, another one has gone in just as we're here talking. 2,300 square feet again, 1.5 level home, 4-bed, 3-bath, Haven Ridge, same subdivision, Brittany Aldridge, 362,560. So about 10,000 less than the other one. And there's 3 actually. This is the third one for 320. It's only just under 1,700 square foot. Brittany Aldridge again. All right, next up we're in Northport City, North Creek Gardens. The garden homes are a little bit smaller. 3920 Old Union Chapel Road, very well-known area. This is built in 2005, so it's a turn-of-the-century home. Just under 1,200 square foot and just under $170 per square foot asking price. Crestmont Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School for the zoning. 3-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan. Carla Ramsey, Exit Capstone Realty, the seller's agent. $199,900. That's a good opportunity. Northport City, you don't hardly see $200,000. Very rarely, if it's in moving condition at all, that's a good primary home. Investors would probably like that too. Okay, back over in Tuscaloosa City, we got a brand new construction in the towns of North River. This is ideal to use my buyer agency to purchase this home. You would have paid the commission anyway, and at least with me, you have a buyer agent representing your interest, trying to get that best deal, trying to get those closing costs, get those home inspectors, appraisers, contractors, repairmen, bug men, everything, lawyers, everything that goes into it. A buyer agent will represent you and your interests, getting you to the closing table. And with me, like I said, this is the $1 million price range, $950,000. So you would get, I don't know, $10,000. I can do whatever I want. It's totally me, for something like this, and I would offer it right now, especially if you saw it from this advertisement. If you buy this house with me, you would get $10,000 to spend for just buying the house with me here at the furniture store. We have everything you need. We sell Ashley Furniture every day. It's the #1 brand in America. So we got what you want. We got what you want. And do it. We, like I said before, we know you got money. We're not trying to say you need help paying for it and you're going to use me because you want to, you need some help or whatever. That's not the case. And we know you have furniture. Everybody has to have a bed or a sofa and where they live right now. But when you're going to go this far, $1 million, don't you want a whole new fresh start? Especially when it's paid for. You do. This one's prime. It's prime. I hate to see it. Somebody will buy it and they'll pay $10,000 out of pocket as well. And, people that can afford $1 million, if they, will just openly say, hey, I don't care. I would rather pay $10,000 to furnish this home than not pay $10,000. Go for it. Great. Like I said, my competitors are not going to advertise for me. So, there's a perception shift. And I'm telling you, we're quality enough. I've really seen some toxic competition. They go after your integrity. I may be a dumb country boy, but I do know how. I have the furniture resource. I can get the actual items that you want. And I've been a real estate broker for 15 years. So I talk turkey with real estate here. I know what I'm talking about. No matter who it is, no matter what they got going on, I can dissect it and represent you and tell you the best advice that I'm looking at right now. Trust it. I've been with Advantage for 15 years, and I've really learned a lot. I learned a lot. My property management position for leasing and sales. I signed leases, for the first 5 or 6 years when I started in real estate. So I've had experience with both. Um, okay. Townsend North River, brand new construction. This one's a big ass house, 4,368 square foot. They got it just under 218 per square foot asking price. It's got a third of an acre lot, 0.29, 2-level home, 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms. Just built one in this area around the same square footage. Rock Quarry Elementary, Northridge High. Those are the A-rated city schools. Donna Petty, Hamner Real Estate. She's one of the oldest agents there. She's been there for a very, very long time. Impressive career. I hope to follow that. Like I said, a lot of these agents, they just get in, they make a ton of money. They don't have to work their life away. They can spend time on love, and not chasing money. But hey, very prestigious. We can't all be Donna Petty. 950, like I said. Okay, Cottondale, 3100 Falcon Drive. No subdivision. Gotta love that. No management company or HOA bylaws. They've painted the exterior of this home. I've already sent it to my girlfriend and mother. I do really like that. They've done a great job. It's a late mid-century home, 1977. Does need lead-based paint disclosure form if you make an offer. 1,300 square feet, so it's a smaller floor plan, easy on the utilities. Just under 172 per square foot asking price. Home in 1.1 acres. You got that full 1 acre, which is always great. 3-bed, 2-bath split. Cottondale Elementary, Holt High School for the zoning. Jared Hastings over at Pritchett Moore Real Estate downtown. It's got it listed. $224,900. An affordable home right there in Cottondale. Feels like Tuscaloosa. Okay, next up, John Randall over at Keller Williams Franchise Branch in Tuscaloosa. It's got a Crimson Place unit. Actually, the second one in the past day or so. One's a townhome. This is a regular one-level condo. Unit 815, that's building 8, first floor, 5th condo. I have an owner coming in on the 16th in that same building, in this same complex. They were built in 2006, a year before I graduated high school. 1,175 square feet. That's ample size for a condo. $229.70 per square foot asking price, so just under $230. University Place, Central High School for the zoning. These are 3 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, and this one has been remodeled and enhanced. Like the flooring looks really good, the lighting. Let's see what else they've done in here. I noticed several things. The living room is very nice. Got that flooring, enhanced lighting. Looks like the appliances have been updated. They're not the original appliances. Let's see what else. I don't know if that furniture stays or not. I bet it does. Condos usually sell better furnished. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good one. $269,900. So that you see those condo prices are trending downwards. Crimson Place, for some reason, has got a glut of units that have been listed to 270 to 280 range, and they're not selling. They haven't sold all year. Mine sold last month. It had 70 days on market, which is really high considering since 2020. But we got to deal. We got to get ready for these market corrections from all the craziness. Okay, next up, High Grove, Tuscaloosa City North. A lot of new money, a lot of new homes. 708 High Grove Road. This is a 2-level home built in 2019, so it's 6 years old. Big ass house, 6,686 square foot. That is a whopper. You would want to consider all your carry costs monthly for a home like this. They've got it just under $359 per square foot asking price. It's a home in 1 full acre parcel. You would hope with that big ass house. Rock Quarry Elementary, Northridge High for the zoning. 7 bedrooms, 6 full bathrooms, 1 half bath. Laura Welton, Hamner Real Estate. I've never met her before. She's got it listed, and this is a $2,300,000 $395,000 asking price. Okay, same zip code, just up at the Yacht Club Bay subdivision, 7416 Spinnaker Avenue Northeast. Two-level home built in 1987, a year before I made my entrance into the world. 3,372 square foot. That's a big-ass house. Ample square feet. 5 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms. It's got over a half-acre parcel there in the Yacht Club Bay subdivision. 0.57. Rock Quarry Elementary, Northridge High. John Randall, Keller Williams franchise branch has got it listed. $619,900. That's a bargain. Remember, all these homes, you get this bigger amount of square footage for less money when it's built in the 80s and the 90s. Okay, moving on. Tuscaloosa City Southeast, Bradford Circle subdivision, 108 Bradford Circle. One level, built in 2022, so it's still very much like new. 1,428 square feet. It's a mid-size home. $182 per square foot asking price. Fifth of an acre lot, 0.2. Skyland Elementary, Bryant High School for the zoning. 3 beds, 2 baths. Holly Wilson over at Hamner Real Estate's got it listed. And it's $259,900, and that's basically like new. You know, the $250 range is affordable for Tuscaloosa City homeowners. Okay, moving on. Tuscaloosa County, Englewood Meadows. This is 69 South area, 3001 Dewberry Lane. It's built in 1995, so right before turn of the century. This would be a good opportunity to buy a home, maybe with a little bit of equity or more square footage for less money, and put some your personal touches on it and gain some equity. 1,900 square foot. It's got just under half an acre, 0.42. 3 bed, 2 bath. Englewood Elementary, Hillcrest High School. Nicole Free, Realty One Group Legends franchise branch. 270,000 asking. Okay, next up, the one and only land listing for today. It's in Moundville, Riverbend Road in the Riverbend Farm subdivision. It's got 131 feet of road frontage, so ample square footage. Almost 3 acres, 2.97. Tommy Banks, Warrior Real Estate's got it listed. $77,500 asking price. $77,500. It's a lot of land available in that area. If you want to be in an unincorporated river community, that's a great place to go. And I would definitely make some offers because there's a lot of sellers. Okay, we got a authentic rural West Alabama community, Greensboro, Alabama, historic Greensboro. This is Hale County, part of the Hale, Sumter, and Greene County, Tri-County, trifecta. One level, built in 1890. Holy crap. That's 135 years old. 1,572 square feet. Can you imagine? It's the year 1890. And we're fixing to build 1,572 square foot in Greensboro. They were high on the hog. Half an acre parcel, 0.51. I bet this house had more acreage with it before. 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, 1 half bathroom. It's a 2-bedroom. I love it. Greensboro Schools. Pride Forney. The Forney Group LLC. Excuse me. $249,900. So somewhat affordable, but that's a piece of history too. All right. Next up, condominium again. It's 2 for today. This is Crossland Condominium. So 1 building condo development, 1813 Hackberry Lane. It's right there on Hackberry when you turn off of 15th Street. 1 level, just regular condo, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, built in 1985. So again, you got a good chance. Get a little bit more square footage for the money. It doesn't have the gates or the amenities like the others, but it does have a really great location. 894 square foot. That's ample for a 2-bedroom. under 221 per square foot asking price. Alice Maxwell, Keller Williams franchise branch owner here in Tuscaloosa. She's got it listed 198 asking price. So under 200,000. Okay, first one for D.R. Horton today. They've had a lot this week. Terrence McClure, D.R. Horton, exclusive listing agent for Sandy Pine subdivision. Now, I will say this is a much bigger house than the rest of those that I've seen for Sandy Pines. They've been building like 900 square foot homes in this area. So 11551 McCord Lane is 2,500 square foot. Big Sandy Elementary, Hillcrest High School, 5 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms. Terrence McClure, like I said, and they want $334,900 for that. So if you bought this home with my buyer agency, you get $3,500 in free furniture, a furniture allowance paid from the commission in the closing. So it's a real savings for you. It's not something I make up on the back end. It's a real savings for you. It benefits us. It benefits you. Everybody wins. It's elevated experience. And with new construction, you want new furniture. You know you do. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't listen to the noise. Call me and find out for yourself. You will save money. You will learn something from me. I've been doing this for so long. I do know more than the average bear when it comes to real estate. We can find a lane for you. If you have no money in real estate and you have always wanted to invest in something, I encourage you. Real estate is a much better place to start. Stockbrokers are great. When I graduated high school, I didn't know one single stockbroker, and now I know several. I'm just telling you, there's a lot more tangible and security for smaller money investors. The stocks are, generally a bigger, investment. And the main thing is you give up control most of the time of that investment money. So it's a big difference. You own a property, it's tangible. You can go, you can see, you can fix it, you can rent it, whatever you want to do, so you got to jump in, and there is a lane. I promise you there is a lane for you. If you don't think it is, we will find whatever lane it is. And again, the alternative, if you do not buy any real estate, you have zero chance at making any money. It doesn't matter if it took 1 week to make to make money on a sale, a month, a year, or even 3 years. It doesn't matter. It's four things. I can count to 4. I can only count to 4. If you haven't seen that video, you should look it up with Elmo. But seriously, there is a lane for you, and believe me, that's there's a lane for you to get started if you didn't think it was. Okay, I'm rambling. It's almost 5:00 on a Friday. We're done for the week. Enjoy yourself. Remember to thank God and talk to God, even if you sin. You've got to realize that you can do better. All things take time, and don't buy into the world crumbling. There's a billboard in Pickens County that's put up, and it says, "Even so." I wrote it down. Hold on. It's a tongue twister. You'll have to excuse me. I had a brain fart. Even so, come Lord Jesus, the day is evil. So, and that's true. With everything going on, you look at how many places around the world have completely forgotten about God, are completely in communist and like terrorist regimes where all the people are controlled. You have to sell out, people for your benefit, your own kids for your benefit, things like that. That's never going to change. It's gone. You can try. We're supposed to try. We have to try and change it while we're here. But the chances of changing something that's, history and from 2,000 years, like they just don't want to believe it. And, again, regardless of all that, it's big, and we are very lucky. The Bible is going to have, certain people that go and certain people that don't. And there's no reason to think that you're better than anybody. But if you know who Jesus is and you believed he was here and you believe he is the one true God and the way you get to a perfect God and what the world was actually supposed to be, no money, no control, things like that, you're lucky. You are lucky. And you're going to sin. We're all going to. But just thank your lucky stars that you are part of the chosen people, the believers, because so many do not, and so many are frauds. So many are frauds. Like I'm not trying to be a holy roller or by any means, but I try to keep Jesus, talking about him, thinking about him, whatever, at the forefront of everything we're doing, because that's what's most important. Is what's your personal relationship with God? I saw something recently that's like 500,000 religions or something crazy like that across the whole globe, where people have just given up and they make up their own beliefs. And, you know, if you know Jesus, that's the only way to heaven, and it's the best way. So don't forget to call my sponsored lender, Ryan Pernude. He and his wife, Heather, work together just like Brandy and I do. They make a great team. Any type of mortgage that you could possibly need, land lending, building a new home, buying a new existing home, refinancing, mobile homes. There's so many things that they can help you with, and they know what they're doing, and it's the representation that you want. So, okay, that's it. Call me this weekend if you need any help listing your property. If you want to shop any of these listings from this week, Brandy and I would be glad to accommodate that. And join the team. Like I said, we have a growing social media account. This YouTube channel is great for me to record myself and my comments. That I can add when I'm reviewing these listings for people. And then, of course, the follow-up is the best way. The follow-up email is the quickest way to just look on a daily basis at the 10, 20 listings that this area has. I have a little brief description so you know a little bit more about what it is before you click on it and review it. And it just makes it so easy that you can join, hire yourself as your real estate manager, monitoring the listings coming through. And when that listing that's perfect for you does come through, you'll be ready. Okay, 10-4, sayonara.